Alright, hello anyone that's already here. We've got 10 minutes till we start, but as much as I don't want to have to yap for 10 minutes, I kind of just force myself to because I've had crashes in the past. So I'm not going to go enter full caster mode straight away. I'm just going to maybe talk through what's running through my mind to a degree, but not really anything more than that. I need to work out which match I've not uploaded yet. Judging by the sheet, it looks like Growry Scruffy. Yes, indeed. Oh, Yannini's live. Let's see if we can get some game audio from Yan. Yeah, maybe that's good. Probably mute Chris. I don't know if there's a preference really towards like someone's brain. Is the left side audio better than right side audio? There's maybe some science to it by this point, but probably not. Oh, Yanni's just coming off of a match already, is he? So he might be a little bit exhausted. Yeah, so just to talk about anyone that's here early, Yanni has opened as the card player first, as player 2 usually is, with Freedom Fighters, so change it back to Freedom Fighters, and then Chris followed up with player must play on casual, which I think that means just Chris. I don't think that means both. I will say to Pidgey, if he's in here already, is massive thanks for adminning, brother. In total honest, I'm in like basically full PoE mode right now, so I'm actually not paying attention to the tournament at all, and I don't really know if I'm clued up enough to even fucking admin it right now. But yeah, Yanni's definitely dodged a bullet with what card Chris played is. There's so many cards that can absolutely kill you on a map as difficult as this. The fact that the card that's been played has not affected him is a win. I think playing on casual, I personally think it probably hurts you more than it helps you because, like, if anything, what's really going to be different that makes something easier? Things are only going to be different for being different. Therefore, it'll be harder, is my prediction. How long we got till the spin goes live? 6 minutes. I'm going to try uploading a VOD that is 1 hour and 20 minutes long to YouTube as I stream. Should be fine, right? I don't fucking know. I can cancel it if I'm dropping frames. Oh, there's some free disguises. I guess if you know them, right? Well, I guess Chris could quickly run around the map in free cam or something. Or does hit maps have casual? That'd be interesting actually if it did. That would be very interesting if it did. Wacky Roulette to WB3 Growry versus Scruffy.
Looks like somebody's thrown stuff around. I'm gonna have a look. Out.
Right, sorry about that. Yeah, so Chrisx3 versus Yannini. When I actually signed up to a caster match, I said I'll do the one in 25. I had no fucking idea what one it was, so I'm actually buzzing that it's two great players. Although sometimes Chris, I feel like, turns up to a match and he does not give a shit so bad that he just doesn't even play remotely well. But I think we'll be fine today. He's only done that maybe 1 or 2 times, and I might be being a bit harsh on him. Has anyone got the insights then on how Yannini went on in his ghost mode? Is he riding off of a victory here, or is he coming back from a massive defeat? I don't know. I imagine Yannini's really good at ghost mode, if I'm to guess. It probably relies on having a shitload of knowledge about random niche things. You lost a super close game. Alright. I was not watching Blythe, I'm sorry. Actually, he was aiming at the lawnmower at a certain point. Maybe that's what you're thinking of. He's doing a bunch of random crap right now. Does this get Sean, does it? Yeah, it does, right? But I don't know if you can kill him. I know you can in a speed run. I hope he doesn't restart for like 3 minutes so I can see if he's fine. It's pretty slick, Rick. Well, yeah, I don't know if you were here when I said it, Pidgey, but massive thanks for adminning this one, brother. I don't know if I am capable of even adminning myself right now. But, only because I'm not really paying too much attention to what's going on. And if there's been any, like, card clarifications, rule changes, or... Well, not rule changes, but yeah, just card clarifications. But yeah, we'll not know if Sean gets fined for Yannini because he went full fucking panic mode or whatever you want to call it. Scruffy admin the 2-hour match. Scruffy's an admin. Wait, he's a herald. I'm a herald, so that means yeah. I don't know. It's all fucking ordering on Providence. Like, I had a green name for forever and a day, and I don't know why I had a green name. What are you trying to tell me, Ann? No one's found him, I guess. That's what he's saying. Oh, never mind. Fucking cast this curse. Oh, but yeah, Chris is in a more calm pre-game, which is probably what I'd be doing. I'm not one to run around shooting everyone in the head. Oh, that's not what Yannini was doing the entire time, to be fair. But yeah. I will say what Yannini said in CODs. By the way, he played Colorado, so map change to Colorado, taking us off of... oh, I don't know. Well, yeah, taking us off whatever map we're on. And he's so right with that text he said where this might come back to bite me. I had a scenario in my last match, I think, versus Luke, where I actually wanted to play a card on map 2 when I was up 2-0, but I decided to just not. Because, like, I was more afraid of the counter than, like, anything he could do without me playing a card. I don't know if that makes any sense, or if that's even rational to think like that, but I was rather just gonna go into the map without playing one, and if I'm 2-2 after Whittleton, then so be it. But yeah, playing a card first is scary. Like, I think playing a card first is fine if you've got like a medium power card, where it'll help you a bit, but if you get like reversed, or if someone plays like something to counter that general idea, it doesn't absolutely fuck you. So say like, I don't know, you can exit with yellow guns or whatever, something like that, I'm happy to play. Hopefully Yannini irons out this hacker start before it actually starts. But then again, who knows how to do hacker start. He's such a crazy player, man. You think choosing a map card to play first is a death trap? I don't know. If you play if you play a map card, everything's better second. I don't really know how to feel about it. You meant to play weak nerfs first or cards that affect both players. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Everything else, yeah, that'd be in line with what I'm thinking, right? Just about everything else can fuck you over. Does anyone want Yannini's game volume to be louder or quieter, by the way? I'm asking at like the wrong time, right? Because he's just sat in the start, the inventory, but hopefully the levels are decent enough. Well, yeah, here comes the spin. It is Sean Rose, no KO, Screwdriver Hacker, so that's no hacker start there, really, but it looks like one. Penelope, Electrocution, Explosive Specialist, Ezra Berg, Explosion Accident, Spec Ops. Them two are pretty difficult together. Then Maya Pavati, Next Snap, Scarecrow, so you've got to cross the map in Hostile as well. 2 accident kills. Sean Rose is probably the only easy thing on that list. Although grabbing a hacker's not necessarily perfectly easy. Hey, Parapluie. Nice to see you, brother. Yannini's in first with hacker start. Hopefully he doesn't KO Sean. Get your fucking mails ready. Now, he just runs out straight away. See, that's the thing with these two accident kills in... How often do you see this? Where he's doing nothing in the house. And he's just going to run straight over to this electrocution puddle and turn it on. Makes sense though, right? Because obviously Pen's going to get in here. He's leaving the house in good time, so I don't know why he's distracting this guy or whatever. Oh, he wants to take the Scarecrow over. See, I don't agree with that. For me, I think I would head over in Hacker and just knock Maya out, personally. But maybe I'm estimating this spin to be harder than it actually is. Chrisx is doing Explosive Specialist start. Probably just to get Ezra knocked out and then set up... Wait, maybe not. And then set up the taser. That's what I was thinking. I guess it's to just leave it on the map. Interesting. So maybe he's still looking to get Ezra. He's missed, obviously, the proxy to keep him in there. So coming through the front door seems a little off. He's going to Seeker a guard. Oh, he's going to do some Seeker shenanigans. He's going to get Penelope upstairs, right, to set up the electrocution. Okay. That's not something you see every day. He needs Peekaboo Sean on... No, maybe not Sean. No, indeed not Sean. He's tossing coins everywhere like a maniac right now. Because he wants a specialist. Oh, he needs the... Yeah, he needs the disguise ASAP. Indeed. Karma helps big time though. It might cause a bit of issues, but he could definitely change behind this hay bale. And he is in one. Well before Maya dies. Pen dies, sorry. Maya does need to be dealt with rather soon though. Boxes the body of which probably was a big risk, but it pays off. Wait, why has he changed disguise again? So Pen's not dead yet. Wait, he just detonated. Get your mails ready, I believe. Is he going to change real quick? Does he know everything? He kind of does. Did he get the peekaboo then as well? Oh my god. And is she going to... Oh my fucking god, that was sick. Oh, that was absolutely 10 out of 10. Wowee. But he's ended up knocking her out anyway, right? And not, she's right there. The disguise is just outside the door, so he can. He even has a script. Fucking hell, he's on it right now. What's Chrisx even up to? I ain't got a clue. I'm just staring at Yannini. Chrisx is he's looking at something, and he's about to get into the Scarecrow. But yeah, 2 kills down for Yan. In a pretty masterful fashion. How did he know what time Penelope was going to be there? He knew the electro timing from Hacker Proxy, I guess. Yeah, he's way above my level. I don't know that. It looked like he knew what he was doing. Because he looked super sure. He weren't throwing his camera around and stuff. Like, that's why I questioned he was about to do it wrong. Chrisx is transporting the Scarecrow to the other side of the map, however, right as Sean's about to enter the hut, so that ain't really ideal timing, but it was already not ideal, right? Because he's not on time for Maya. But yeah, Pen's set up remotely at least, so that's kind of 1 kill for him. He's definitely behind Yan though. Yan's star is absolutely flawless. What? I don't get it. Whatever. I think he's still green. Because he's red from earlier anyway. But we'll see. He looks as confused as me. Yeah, he's hitting restart. Was he red from earlier? I don't fucking know what just happened. But yeah, this spin is as tough as it is. Yannini's actually flying through it though. It's going to be done in like 5 minutes and 20-ish is a guess. But I would definitely be perplexed seeing this. I'm trying to think what I even consider. I would never in a million years start hacker and just run out the house, but it is totally correct. Like, it's not even close. Hopefully these two don't react to the point man. No way in hell that would ever happen. I'm just paranoid. But yeah, there's his disguise to do the drive-by. Then again, I don't know if he has a breacher, so I'm not certain. He could be doing a drive-by. Looking at the loadout, Karma pistol, taser, breacher, probably. If he's as on the ball as he seems he is, that's probably what he's done. He'd probably start. I mean, that's what Chrisx did, and it didn't really work out. I guess because he did the upstairs Penelope, right? He could have ran in, knocked out Ezra, set up the electrocution in the normal spot, let her die. Yeah, it don't really work. But yeah, there is the drive-by indeed. I don't know if he did that in a tight situation or whatever. I actually wasn't looking, but that is fucking 10 out of 10 by Yannini. Absolutely incredible. To say Chrisx was on casual as well, and he stood no chance. It made no difference though, did it really? Let's be honest. Maybe you can just run across the map in suit and Scarecrow, no hassle. I have no idea what that arcade thing is on Yannini's screen. That looks new. But yeah, I don't know what Chrisx did second try. I think he started Westbridge after. Yeah. I don't know what he did, to be honest. Doesn't really matter at this point. All we know is what Yannini did was correct. But yeah, Chrisx should get the heads up. There we are. It will be Yannini's turn to play first again because, well, he won, and that's just how it works. Player 2 usually goes first every time. At the start of every match anyway, sorry. I'm just reading something, so I'm a bit confused in my own brain. Infofun's hyper fucking twinking with his little sheet. Well, his big sheet, to be fair. It's fucking ginormous. It has map picks by everyone. It's got the whole fucking matches, results, maps, who shoutcaster, what time it was played at. There's a fucking bracket. It has all the rules and the players. Like, fuck, you know. It's just, I can see your box that you're on zipping around everywhere and filling a bunch of stuff in. But yeah, cards are being played. You need to go first. Ultimate freedom. Both players can freely mix and match the conditions among targets. So, what map are we even going to? Paris? I mean, it is a crazy card, but it's not a crazy map to have the crazy card on. And Chrisx plays, opponent must select a suit star. That is a good card to have on Paris. Big time. And Yannini sobs. Rightly so. But it is worth mentioning, I don't know the percentages here, right? But there is 3 starts. There's Attic, Iago, and Tech. They're the 3 ones that you see almost always. Attic maybe depends on the skill level of the player, how often it gets used, because it can be substituted for Tech start and Iago a lot. But I would say Iago covers, well, it covers Suit Dahlia, Vampire Dahlia, Remote Dahlia, Cicada Dahlia, and Auction Staff Dahlia. So, if you know Paris, there's not really that many disguises on the map, and I've just listed 4, I believe. So, maybe that's about half. So I click on no targets and no unique target kills. No, I think you just play you just do it normally, right? Correct me if I'm wrong there, in fun, but this is just a normal spin, and then the players adapt to the spin, right? You don't. All right, fair enough. You do that. As I said, I ain't got a fucking clue. All I know is don't give them 3 minutes from here because they're both ready. But yeah, we'll see if that card matters. It's like, let's say a coin toss, 50-50, whether it matters or not. Yannini has like the perfect preload out there, right? Maybe it'll even help, right? If you do get any Argo spin, the player who's planned on tech's got to swap it all around, whereas Yannini, who you'd argue is never worth to actually gamble on it, has to gamble on it, so... I do think this is a bit of a coin flip card. Yeah, no, it's definitely better to do it, right? Because for the viewers, like, even for me, it's just easier to see what's going off rather than someone half paying attention. Wait, the spin's fucked. Type. Cannot read properties. Huh. Maybe don't do them settings. Hopefully we've not crashed Iron Man. Or whatever it's called, I forgot. I think it's called Iron Man. But yeah, it's probably human error, right? There's quite a lot of little details to it. Yeah, we got going anyway. Spins in 45, hopefully they're both ready. Maybe ping them with 30 seconds to go, asking them. Not really, that was super justified. I don't know why I even mentioned that. Oh dear. Wait, what the fuck? Chris is pre-planning Iago as well. He's stream... No, he's not. Sorry. He's not stream sniping. Maybe he is, because I called him out and he changed again. Chris, turn the stream off. You dirty little rat. He's playing with me. Well, yeah, here it comes. This Luxy-Doo type spin. It is Electrocution as a Sheik and Drowning as Palace Staff. That does not favour starting in a suit massively. And it doesn't really matter, to be fair, right? Probably... You could... Nah... Yeah, you could do anything here, I think. I think the spin's so diverse. As long as you load in with some form of emetic and a taser and just get fucking playing. Iago, Attic, Tech, all work. Even Palace Staff start works. It all works, really. I don't know. Set the cards for us while you're chilling, pig out. But yeah, both have ended up on the same. Chris is doing the faster version, but he didn't hug the wall enough. He just ran straight in. Yeah, if you can mix and match both, I would... What would I do? Oh my god, Yannini. Do you not need that emetic? What the fuck was that? Oh dear me. Whatever. Yeah, but I think you could do tech start, personally. You could kill them both. Well, I don't know, actually. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't really work. Compared to like doing everything else, it would be like a minute slower. But yeah, Dahlia is the one that's going to be electrocuted for both players, because there's no Palace Staff up here, so there's no way they would drown her. If you punch Dahlia really close to the toilet, the people diagonally away, so 2 rooms away, no, 3 rooms away, hear it. Yeah, these guys Maybe him here. I think it might be. I forget. It might even be the two guards that was behind the auction stuff I was just saying. Yeah, both running the same way. Chris's rip was faster than Yannini's rip, so he's better than Yannini because he rips faster. That was a very low aiming dart and he got seen. What the fuck have I just witnessed? Like, I've never seen anything like that before. Don't get me wrong, I think being spotted by Vic's kind of weird. Did he just drop the taser on the floor? No, probably not. He'd have reset already, right? Yeah, he didn't. But yeah, the aim was poor, and Vic spotted him. Unbelievable. Never in my life have I been spotted aiming at Vic there. Well, it looks like the players don't have a pistol, or at least Yannini doesn't, so he's got to very awkwardly grab the Sheik. Ooh. The timing on that KO, he like waited until the worst moment, but yeah, it didn't matter. The guard walked like a normal human being. And there is the funky do kill that I wouldn't even be sure I'm allowed to do if this was me in the match right now, but he's sure of it. Chris is running and running and running along the attic again. I don't know if it was a gun flash, right? You don't really know if it was a gun flash with the targets. Dahlia is set up on the put-up. Electrocution will be coming in as this free palace stuff here. There will be no extended legal of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So sub 3 by Yannini with 140-ish second rip. Puts him at finishing the spin in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Chris's rip is like one of them where it's not even a level of knowledge or execution or anything. It's probably just a lack of care, I guess you'd call it. I don't fucking know. It's a weird one anyway, whatever it is. He did have the better loadout, maybe. He doesn't have a knockout item. He did have the better loadout, but he didn't pick up a knockout item. But yeah, congratulations to Yannini by getting a spin where it's optimal to start suit as your opponent forces you to start suit. Truly, truly skillful. And Chris is calling the game dog shit. So 6-0, you need it. Full tilt. Wait. Why do these two players have completely different main screens? Oh, because Yannini's got VR. Interesting. Yeah, so Chris has tilted that it was indeed a suit spin and magically getting spotted from 20 meters. I mean, he's kind of right, although just shoot the Seeker like a normal human, maybe, rather than aiming at the floor and pushing all the way up against the fence. That will be my card. I'm going to play in that. Yannini thinks he got lucky. Where did Yannini get lucky? I don't know. Maybe he's just being nice. I don't think I saw it. Yeah, Jan's turn to play first, and he did opt to pass, as he is, coming first 4-0 up. Yeah, I guess lucky with the spin. That is true. And Chris has passed, so we are going to a vanilla Miami. Ugh. Mom. Yeah, I mean, that's going to piss me off hearing that in the fucking bond extended playthrough, whatever the fuck, first look they call it. Is that game coming out on PC the same time as PlayStation, by the way? Why was it on the PlayStation's thing? I never actually thought. I don't know. I don't really mind either way, I guess. But yeah, Miami, here we go. Yannini had the record on this map for a while. That's all I can really give you on insight. I think he likes it. There is the Growry versus Scruffy VOD. I'm sorry that I almost forgot to do it. Let's have a look at RR stats, I guess. I have nothing to talk about. So if I actually limit Yannini's stats to after Jesus Christ's death, so let's call that RR13, arbitrary. It's picked Miami 7 times and it's been picked against him 5. So it's his most picked map in recent times. That's interesting. Holds a win rate of 62% on it. And then Chrisx doesn't really play all that many RRs, does he? So maybe just do the same, RR13. Picked Miami once, picked against twice. Holds a beautiful 33% win rate. Yeah, the mom thing in the fucking the CIA cybersecurity whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. The fucking yeah, weird. Chrisx, please don't do this in the match. If anyone's wondering, I think anyway, it's crap. The civs can just come out of panic like straight away as they do. Kind of like on Marrakesh at the beginning when you body shot a woman and then like she just picks her fucking oranges up or whatever and starts chopping again or whatever the fuck she's doing. Yeah, you can do it with anything as long as they panic. Doesn't matter what weapon you've got. Makes absolutely no difference. I feel like we need some in-between map music. Let's try Pidgeotto's game audio because there's no reason to, and why not? Potentially ruin the stream anyway. Sierra Knox, SMG is in a suit. Robert Knox, Cleaver, Pale Rider. So, do you know Dongle? Or do you not know Dongle? Cleaver is right above Sierra, in quotation marks, above. You don't ever need emetics for this spin, so pistol and an SMG together, starting default / dolphin. Default if you're dongling, dolphin if you're not. Both default. Chrisx3 plans though, because he didn't have an SMG. He's on his game today. Yeah, Yannini probably has this. Oh, he's in a pickle. He tried to just guess a panic and it didn't work. Meanwhile, what does Chrisx do? Does he climb the wall like a normal human? Indeed he does. Advantage Chrisx. He was like trying to pull out a speedrun strat from memory and he didn't remember it. Yeah, it's true, Info. You do get the same lap, but you might not get down there in time. Maybe you will, right? Peekaboo. If you bring a bleg anyway, like, you definitely want to get there early. But, who the fuck's going to bleg someone in RR? What the fuck am I even talking about? It's actually a stupidly precise throw, to be honest. If you know what you're doing, it's easy. But it's definitely not worth it in Roulette. Yannini decides to knock out the guard, whereas Chrisx decides to distract him. So now Chrisx is not making the lap. Based on that, anyway. I think you need it in by... Is it about... Is it 118? I'm pulling that out of a fucking dusty closet in the back of my mind. God knows. Did he really just run past the cleaver and not get it? That's kind of a big deal, no? Maybe he's going to go back for it now. I don't know. I doubt it. Yeah, 16 might make sense if I'm saying 18. Both curly round numbers and stuff. But yeah, 116. Missing a lap doesn't really matter with the dongle, to be honest, because I mean, what are the laps like? 30, 40 seconds, 869. Many round numbers, no zeros though. But yeah, gives Chris plenty of time. There's Sierra pulling up now. One lap behind Yannini, but he has the cleaver now. The detour to get the cleaver maybe lines up with the detour, the time loss of Chris.
I'm sorry, Sierra. It was close. We'll get him next time, yeah?
He's opting. Oh yeah, he's even throw lowering a mechanic into the side, so he's got some disguise to exit in. That's pretty slick, Rick. Meanwhile, Chris is just going to be stood there in a suit, but he does have the cleat. Ooh, he gets the frontal on the guy, but he was behind the counter. Now, in this version of Hitman Word of Assassination, does a bullet distract stop to full frontal? Wait and find out, I guess. Oh, Chris is just doing the same thing, but in a slow-ass way. That's not great if we want to see more maps. Maybe Yannini rips grabbing this cleaver here? Nope. Maybe Yanni runs out with it in his hand? Nope. Maybe Yanni runs in the trespassing zone? Nope. Yeah, he's on his bike. Nah, where's he going? Oh yeah, Pay Rider, of course. We need Pale Rider. So he is about, I don't know, 20, 30-ish seconds ahead of Chris, maybe. Probably overestimated that, but I think Robert isn't going to even this out, right? Because it's so late. Maybe there's a point in his cycle where he starts to walk away from it at like 4-ish. Interesting use of a karma, but it was about as good as a throne distraction. He's got it though, so why not use it? It would have probably just been taken with him to win his bracket round 4 otherwise, if he didn't shoot it right there. Or at least, I'm trying not to jinx it anyway. Yeah. I don't even know if the next maps are even worth watching in my eyes. Wait, the next map's Colo. Oh my god, Chris has got an uphill battle here. Good luck, Catman. Ooh, can you even... No, you cannot. Interesting that he either thought you could do that or just thought, fuck it. Maybe what I said at the beginning has happened. But yeah, Yannini is 1 KO. Yeah, 1 KO away. Oh my god, these guards cannot function right now. Getting stuck on every door. Yeah, there is Robert. Done in the most unique way possible I've ever seen in my life. Write that down, everyone. Remember that. Even as an SMG to get through the gate. Somehow it wasn't 4 minutes and 30 seconds, but I guess we'll forgive him. He did his best. And now I'm snagging him for Fun's job instead of doing my actual job and commentating. But yeah, that was a pretty clean performance from Yannini. Yeah, you take the commentating. Chris didn't really turn up today. Said with love, but it's just what I see. Yanni off the back of his narrow, is it called GMT? Ghost Mode Tournament? Defeat against Bob Frankenstein, whoever it was. Well, yeah, here is the super updated bracket. But yeah, there we go. Yannini plays Scruff Dog. 3 win, if I do say so myself. And Afro forfeited today. Aww. That's upsetting. But yeah, I will be playing Channel Joined in that same round. Kind of crazy that winners bracket round 4s can schedule when there's matches, well, 3 matches to be played in LB2. But that's the life of the LB, I guess. Chrisx does drop to play Nezuko, so lucky you. You got a crazy draw there, brother. And good luck against the man with the most hours in Hitman in the entire world. But yeah, coming up, we have another match tonight. What? It's Pidgeotto versus Channel Reindeer in about half an hour. Soft deadline to play the winners bracket round 4 is next Sunday. Wow. That is a while away. Yeah, indeed. But yeah, Pidgey versus Channel Reindeer, I mean, it's just academic. Channel Reindeer wins that every time, but we may as well watch it if we enjoy Roulette, right? I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching. I don't actually know who's casting the next one. It is Chrisx, apparently, according to the man himself. So that'll be fun if you watch it. Do check it out. Peace, guys.